Have you ever pondered the weight of indifference? The sheer power of an I don't care attitude and its ripple effects? Today we dive into a tale that illustrates just that. Once upon a time, in a bustling city, lived a man named Thomas. Thomas was your average Joe. He had a steady job, a loving family, and a comfortable home. But Thomas had a peculiar trait. He was indifferent. Not in the way that he didn't have preferences, but rather he was indifferent to the world around him. Issues that stirred others left him unbothered. He chose to stay in his bubble, unconcerned about the world beyond. One day, on his way to work, Thomas saw a crowd gathered around a small, dilapidated building. The city had planned to demolish it to make way for a new skyscraper. A group of activists were protesting the decision, arguing that the structure was a historic landmark. Thomas observed the scene, shrugged, and walked away. He thought, "It doesn't affect me, so why should I care?" Months passed, and the once historic building was now a towering skyscraper. Thomas didn't think much of it until one day, a friend mentioned how the city's skyline had lost its charm. Thomas looked up and realized he missed the old view. The skyscraper stuck out like a sore thumb among the historic buildings. It was then he understood the activists' cause, but it was too late. This wasn't the only instance. Time and again, Thomas's indifference shaped his world in ways he hadn't imagined. From voting in local elections to supporting local businesses, his I don't care attitude was chipping away at the community he loved. Thomas finally decided to change. He started paying attention, participating, and caring. He found that his actions, however small, made a difference. His neighborhood started to thrive, and he felt a sense of belonging that indifference had stolen from him. So what can we take away from Thomas's story? The power of indifference is immense. It's not just an attitude, it's a choice that shapes our world. When we choose indifference, we give up our power to influence change. On the other hand, when we choose to care, we become part of the solution. Remember, each I don't care chips away at something valuable, and before we know it, we might be like Thomas, looking up at a changed skyline, wishing we had cared when it mattered. So, ponder this. Is the comfort of indifference worth the cost?